everyone, welcome back through the cow. Me, Clinton, joined by lovely Debs, back again for another one. Oh, how you doing,
Oh,
Debs? You all right?
we missed last week, didn't we?
Yeah,
Our busy lives.
yeah.
Um, actually, apart from, I mean, we're British, so we have to talk about it. Apart from how fucking miserable the weather is,
Oh my God, so
um,
cold.
apart from Sunday, which was lovely,
Yeah,
and I did try and stay outside for as much of it as I could.
yeah.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
little bit depressing, but
Last few days, like I've literally frozen my digits off.
oh, honestly. And I've been trying to be really good, like doing some extra walking every day and stuff.
Yeah.
But that does mean going out at like like in scarf,
Yeah.
so braving it and praying that it's not too windy. So
Yeah. Like, because
yeah,
you're back in the office a bit more now, aren't you?
luckily no.
Okay.
So yeah, that was Jamie's. Those whose offices can support people full time
Yeah.
have to go back on the 3rd of March.
Okay.
Luckily for me, because I'm so anti it,
Yeah.
um, Bournemouth campus cannot hold everybody. So there's like 3,500 seats and like over 5,000 of us. So
Okay.
um, we won't go back 5 days, probably, I think, for at least a year, because they will have to build another
Yeah.
office on the grounds where we demolished the old shitty one. So still
Okay.
within Tayside.
Yeah.
Um, However, there's like a daily utilization of seats that isn't happening.
Okay.
So they'll make some small tweaks, like another level of senior managers will have to come in 5 days before
Yeah.
everybody else, kind of thing. Um, so
Unless they
yeah,
start making like bunk desks. So they have a desk and then above you will be another desk where they have little stairs.
someone else will just be like on their front underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, so annoying. Because they forget we also, most places also don't have the newest New York Parkway
Yeah.
office that
Yeah.
has yoga studios, um, painting and
Yeah.
top-notch food with chefs that use micro herbs and
Yeah. And
stuff.
like
So,
red light therapy as you walk in, sort of thing. Just like,
right? We're like, dude, most of us
oh.
don't have that. Like, get over it. So, very grateful that it will hopefully be not until next year that
Yeah.
I can go back 5 days.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then I'll cry.
Yeah, exactly. Burning petrol again, you know?
My tiredness will just seep out of my eyes in tear form.
Yeah, I've had too many early starts already this week, and they're just like the latest the alarm's gone off so far this week was like 5:10.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Mate, when I see 5:30, I'm like, fuck yes, I've still got an hour and a half. Come on,
Yeah.
we can do this. Go back to sleep.
It's shocking.
Yeah, I can't do, especially in the dark. Like in the summer,
Yeah.
I tend to wake up earlier anyway, because even with blackout blinds, I think you just sense it
Yeah, yeah.
and you're just less tired, but
Yeah.
not in the winter.
I think what day was it? I think it was Monday morning, Tuesday morning. I went to work and I was just like, I was driving up and I was so knackered. I was thinking, should I just cancel my first two appointments and just have a nap in the car?
Fucking sleep. It's just the driving as well,
Yeah,
especially if you are tired. Like,
yeah.
know.
So I was
And then
getting
you'll
to,
get and you'll put the window down or put your music up and stuff. But even so, that temptation, even just for a split second, to close your eyes.
yeah, it was getting to the point where I was just getting close because obviously I parked my motorbike just outside London. So I drive to where my bike is and do the swap over.
Yeah.
And I was getting to the point where I was like, should I just continue driving in and just stay in the nice warm car with the heated seats? Or
Oh, yeah.
do I do the normal thing? Obviously, get out, put all my gear on, and then ride in. And it's just like, fuck's
Oh.
sake, gonna have to ride because of the timing and all that sort of stuff. It's like, oh,
I feel like even with all your gear on, there would still be like a part of you that gets the
I know. But luckily, certain mornings,
crazy wind. Like,
I've got one of those balaclavas, but it's more like the Sub-Zero one from Mortal Kombat. So it looks really cool.
oh, okay,
Put like the
nice.
mouthpiece like that, and it's like every time I put that on, I'm like, yeah, I feel so cool.
Sensible though. Yeah.
I feel so cool when I'm wearing that one.
A little badass.
Yeah.
What
All
about
right,
you?
so let's have a quick game.
Oh,
How many did I get last time? I think I got 2 out of 3 last time, didn't I?
You did, yeah. Let me find some. I've got a little Daisy visiting me. Oh, she's just walking on the vacuum. You know what? She's so weird, but she's so fucking adorable.
Yeah.
Love her.
See, Nala is still so jittery. Sometimes you walk in a room and she just like freezes and like, what is going on in here? What's wrong with you?
What are you looking at, Nala? What can't I see?
Exactly. And then she has this thing where every now and then, an evening, she'll just start bolting from upstairs to downstairs consistently.
Oh, yes, yeah. So I could, that's like zoomies, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes Daisy gets it after she's had a poo.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, have you got the poo zoomies? And she's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I'm like, what? Just because you're like a fucking pound lighter with your massive dump for the
Yeah.
tiniest cat in the world.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay, let
Running up and down the stairs, crashing into stuff, and it's just like, what is happening? And then she goes to have a try and claw the stairs. So you're kind of like,
oh.
Nala.
She's like, it's good for my claws, Daddy.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm actually very lucky. So all the damage to like my sofas, which is not that bad,
Yeah.
but previous damage to sofas and shit was all Lily and Biff.
Yeah.
Daisy actually doesn't claw anything in the house. She
Okay.
waits for you to let her out and she claws the little like the decking, and then
Okay.
there is like a little hutch
Okay.
that she can walk into if she wants to go out and not get wet, for
Yeah. Yeah.
example. Fucking doesn't, but you know, that's what cat parents do. They buy stuff that their cats don't use.
Yeah.
Uh, and she loves clawing on that. But yeah, otherwise she's good as gold with
Oh, that's
like
good.
house
Yeah.
stuff.
Nala just finds anything, and she once got she got her claws caught in the sofa the other day, and these sofas are only like 2 months old. And I
Oh,
just looked at her consistently and just to see her when she was just trying to get her foot out, and I was like, you need to get that out before someone notices because
I'm
I'm
like,
like, all right.
you can do it
There's other
because
people
they
in the
pull instead of pulling.
yeah,
They pull.
yeah, exactly. I was like, there's other people in this house who may take your leg off.
Fucking bolt cutters on her
Yeah.
paw.
Yeah.
Poor little love. Okay, so I'm gonna do three mind in the gutters.
Okay.
Then we'll
Okay.
do our other thing, and then we'll do our other thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so number one,
Yeah.
if I start dripping water, that means there's a problem with me. Grab me, play with me, I'll spray out excitedly.
Okay.
If you're under me too long, you'll start to shrivel. You'll need a towel after you're done with me.
Well, it's either a tap or a shower.
It says faucet, but that's
Okay.
American
Tap.
for tap, isn't
Yeah.
it? I should have read the first one out. Too obvious. Okay. I often spend time with nurses and doctors.
Okay.
My head is round, the body is bulging, and the tail is sharp. You might scream when you insert it, and when I'm pulled out, liquid flow.
That's it. The head is round. The
That
ball.
might be the only, I mean, I think this is a very, so my head is round, the body is bulging, and the tail is sharp. I feel that might be like, it's a very generous description.
Is it a toothpaste? The tube of toothpaste.
No, so I often spend time with nurses and doctors. You might scream when you insert it, and when I'm pulled out, liquid flows. Again, flow's probably a bit generous.
Nurse and doctors. The body. It's not a tooth, is it? Scalpel?
It might be different if you say you might scream when they insert it.
I might scream.
You wouldn't be inserting it.
A needle?
Yeah, syringe.
Yeah. So yeah, I would scream.
Yeah. It says when you insert, and I'm like, it's
Yeah.
actually a little bit misleading.
Yeah.
Last one. I sit right between your legs. If you ride me too long, you might walk funny. If you whip me, you'll bounce up and down quickly.
I'm guessing horse riding?
Yeah. Yes, but we don't like horses to be whipped.
No, we don't. No, definitely not. After I almost whipped the guy in Egypt, so
Oh yeah, I remember you saying
yeah.
you were like, stop.
Stop hitting the horse. Could you imagine what if the horse got mad and like what it could do to him?
Yeah, plus just no.
Yeah.
No. It's not like you were going on a race. Even then, I don't believe that they should.
Yeah.
I would like to think that theirs don't hurt them. It's more of an indication that they need to go faster.
Yeah,
But
I
I
know.
feel like it must ping a little bit. Getting
Of
whipped with
course.
anything.
Yeah. Not that we would know, but
Hmm,
but
absolutely right.
in fact,
It's an
actually,
assumption.
as a child, I can tell you that getting whipped definitely hurts.
Tea towel hurt.
Yeah. That's one thing I don't understand because I have only a few friends who do the dominatrix thing, and like someone pays you to hit them and do all this stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah, to cause like pressure, like
yeah,
pain and pressure. I
no,
know.
I'm like,
You
where does that come from?
wonder what has happened to them for that to be a sexual trigger.
Yeah, like all I remember is getting whipped as a kid. Trust me, I don't want that in any other part of my life.
Yeah, it's nicer that they're not administering it to get their kicks because then
Yeah,
that would be horrible. But
yeah,
still, even weirder that it would be, But they do say there's a really weird fine line between pain and pleasure, don't they? Which is
I guess so, but there's
questionable.
that sting, like
Yeah,
one of them guys that you see on them TV shows, they like get kicked in the nuts and stuff like that. It's like either you're a superhero or it's dead down there.
yeah, yeah. Maybe that might be the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the guy from did you watch Billions?
No, I heard about it. I
Oh,
haven't.
dude, it's great. You should watch it.
Apparently, it's a really
Yeah,
good show. Yeah,
Chuck's into that. Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, yeah, that's not for me. I'm not shaming anyone who's into it, but
No.
it
Does
just
make you wonder where it comes from, though. Yeah.
exactly.
What has happened? What mental difference do they have to us for it to
Yeah,
be there?
yeah. Because obviously, I'm sure if like my parents whipped you, you wouldn't be getting any pleasure from that. I didn't.
No. Wooden spoon, no thank you.
No,
No.
wooden spoon, frying pan, um,
Oh no, no, you can't have a frying pan.
bamboo stick, slipper unit.
What's worse, the wooden spoon or the tea? I think the wooden spoon.
Yeah,
The tea towel, you could almost like.
yeah,
It was rare, don't get me wrong. We were actually very good kids, so we
yeah,
didn't get punished a lot, but we definitely got smacked a few times on the
yeah,
bar,
yeah.
you know,
You know,
with a tea towel now and then.
yeah. All I can say is, it made me stronger. I love my parents; they're great parents, but they were a little bit strong. I still take it easy today because I don't know, because I always feel like I was looking at my dad the other day, and his arms are still big, his chest is still big, his back's still big, and I'm like, I'm sure he still keeps like a couple in the chamber just in case.
Does he work out or anything?
Not at all.
Wow.
So
Yes, there is a certain age. There's some old guys you can tell that they used to be a certain way because
yeah,
they still do look it, even
yeah,
though, like maybe there's a certain age where you just stay as you are or
yeah,
stay as
yeah,
you were.
Yeah, he's still got big arms, big shoulders. He's got big sausage hands, you know, and he's just like,
Because I feel like my dad's getting smaller.
oh, okay.
And like he's still the same height.
Yeah,
I think he might have lost an inch, I
yeah.
reckon, over the years. But yeah, and he had a few heart operations. The
Mm.
last one was the best one. He's now had a pacemaker, which makes his life so much better.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but I feel he's very mindful. He does he does cardio and stuff.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
think
just
he
keep,
runs some weights.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
it's just
Yeah,
smaller.
you're probably used to him at a certain size, and then obviously he's just
Yeah.
slim, probably just slimming down now. And
No, and you're like, oh, it's a bit older.
yeah, I know. It's sad. I hate seeing it when I was with my dad and stuff like that. But I would never push it just in case.
Yeah, yeah, definitely not worth it.
We went to Ninja Warrior the other day, and my stepdaughter's
Take
boyfriend
part to watch.
to take part in Southampton,
Yeah.
and my stepdaughter's boyfriend, who's 20 years younger than me, couldn't do some of the activities, not even close to how I could do them. Inside, I was like, yes, I'm still secretly a beast. Because there was sort of like loads of activities where you have to like hang on and stuff and move around and do all this.
Hard as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Like with the jumping
Jumping
up,
one, yeah, yeah,
I think it's really difficult.
yeah. And there's ones where you had like you have to hold these handles, and one side is like a bunch of triangles, and one side is a bunch of semicircles, but
Ugh,
move
annoying.
across. Yeah. And then you get to the end, and then there's another set, so then you have to hold yourself enough to get to the other side and do the
Ugh.
same again on the other side.
I'd be like, I cannot deal with this asymmetry.
So yeah,
I could do
managed
to
to
be
pull off a bunch of their activities, and it was like, come on.
I think I'd only be good at the balancy ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure I'd be fucked.
Yeah. All right. Today we have top three,
Yeah.
and we had a nice. Obviously, your lovely sister gave us this one.
Yeah, she's so poorly.
Oh,
Can we
what's
get
it?
to
Got
send her?
COVID? Is it
Oh,
COVID? Is it COVID again?
infection.
Oh no.
Oh, I was just like, what is going on? So it took months to get rid of the other one.
Yeah.
And then she was like, it's fucking happening. I've got razor blades again, like in
Yeah.
the trachea bit.
Yeah.
Absolute green gunk being coughed up. And the doctor actually said it was mostly only on one side,
Yeah.
um, which is, I guess, better than both sides. He's
I guess so. Yeah.
great. He's like, have some antibiotics. See you later. So, yeah, she felt super yucky
Yeah.
days ago. So I'm hoping that she's over the worst and now the drugs are going to kick in.
Yeah.
But yeah, she picked it
And
for
then you
us.
have to take once you take oh yeah, antibiotics, then you've got to take some probiotics and all sorts of stuff. It's just
Yes,
a
yeah,
consistent
absolutely. I know. It's
crappy
just
cycle.
a journey.
Is she on an inhaler as well?
Yes, yeah. So she actually got diagnosed with asthma late. So I've always had it.
Yeah.
And she probably only got diagnosed maybe in like her 30s.
Okay.
And it might have been because of one of the drugs that she was on. There is an increased likelihood that it can cause that.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's actually got like a new fancy one. It's like way cooler than mine. But I said to her, you got to double up.
Yeah.
A thingy, you got to double up.
Yeah.
I promise you it will help. It opens everything up. It lets you cough it out better.
Yeah.
So she has been really good with that. Yeah.
That's good. Nick, get well soon. All right.
It will soon. And Aid, they've just
Yeah.
had it. She got it.
Just
Now he's on.
passing
So
it back and forth.
that's what I said. I was like, you both need to get better and not
Yeah.
keep passing it to each
Yeah.
other.
Stop being so naughty and kissing each other all the time.
Yeah. Well, it meant she couldn't go and see mummy this week.
Oh, yeah. That's the sad part. But luckily, we have things like Zoom and FaceTime.
And she could pick top three for us.
Yeah. So, top three this month is Jim Carrey.
Oh, Jim Carrey, which is quite a blast from the past, right? When I think
Yeah.
of his original super, what he was known for, being the silly guy.
Yeah.
It's quite a long time ago.
I know. He doesn't seem like he's aged that much, but obviously now when you see him now, like I saw him at the premiere of Sonic 3. You can see like
Yeah.
he's getting on now.
So, one of my lovely friends, Rosie from work, it's so funny that that was the first film you mentioned because I said, oh, we've got Jim Carrey top three this week. And she's like, oh, do you know what? And I probably shouldn't say it, but I loved him in Sonic. And
Yeah.
I was like, I've never seen them, so I can't comment. It's not even in my honorable mentions. And I was like, I reckon Clinton might have seen
I
them
have. I
because
actually
he
watched
does go with his kids.
I actually watched Sonic 3 last week.
Ah, no way.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And you
But
saw him at the premiere or you saw that on
I
telly?
saw videos of him at the premiere,
Yeah.
and they were saying how close him and Keanu Reeves are because they've had like similar heartaches in life.
And both seem such nice people that keep themselves out of the media.
Yeah,
Try and just live their lives outside of it and then
yeah,
just promote their movies when they've got their movies.
yeah. So he's
They
really
don't need
cool.
to be relevant all the
Yeah,
time, do they?
yeah, he's quite cool in Sonic. Obviously, you played the Sonic games when
The
you're a kid.
baddie.
Yeah,
Is he the baddie?
he is. Yeah, Dr.
Yeah.
Robotnik. So he's quite funny. He does make the film. He does really fun things, really funny dances. The way he acts around Sonic and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
you can still see that character within him, that
Yeah,
funny
she
guy.
said that same thing. She was like, the reason she really liked it was because it was very much like him being his original
Yeah,
funny, silly self. Yeah.
and he's like pulls the funny faces. You know,
Because he's
he's actually
very animated, isn't he?
yeah.
He's very good at that stuff. Yeah.
So who was your number three?
Oh, do you know what? I did struggle a little bit because I think I probably wanted like four or five that I would be quite happy that would be in the top three.
Yeah,
But what I've gone for is Liar Liar.
okay. It's a great film. I was
Okay.
gonna say though, this top three is very difficult because there's
It's
so
difficult.
many movies, and I just like I really struggled.
Yeah.
It's hard to when I say like trying to put in the top three.
I could have had six or seven in
Yeah,
the top three. I feel that way about them. Um, so again, I did it on amount of times I've watched the films.
yeah,
That's what I based it on. So it
yeah,
might not be that, his best acting in my
yeah,
top three, but certainly the ones that I have watched the most.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, Liar Liar, really good film.
When again, him at his perfect, over the
Comedic,
top.
comedic self when he's just like he's trying wants to tell a lie and he's like oh
Oh, mate, the
beating
color of the pen will just stay with me. The color of the pen. I think he's gonna get it, and he just
I cannot lie.
yeah.
I want to.
And I actually really liked that whole kind of premise, right?
Yeah,
Like it's quite cool.
yeah,
And it was heartwarming because you had like, they weren't getting on
yeah.
and his little kid and stuff, but as well as the funny things from work and obviously the lady with the big boobs,
Yeah, yeah.
which you just wouldn't go. But back then it was funny. Yeah, I really enjoyed it and I've seen it loads. So
Yeah.
not recently, but
So if I had to go on watchability,
mhm.
I would say, well, I put down, I had some and I just lined them up next to each other. So as
Yeah.
I go through. So I would say my number three, oh, I'm going to put this one as honorable mention because he was in it, but he's not really the main character.
Oh, okay. I did wonder if we were going to have any honorables actually.
Yeah. It's making me want to change now because obviously because also he's done serious films as well, which I quite liked. But then
Yeah.
they're not, I'm going to go with Dick and Jane. The fun of Dick and Jane. Obviously, I am a big fan of Tia Leone. To me, she's
Oh,
so beautiful,
yes,
especially
yeah.
especially back in the day when she was in Bad Boys.
Yeah, she's like an original hottie,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah, that film for me, like they were. become bank robbers. Obviously, they're trying to
Yeah,
keep
because they
keep
were
their
super wealthy, right? Like
yeah, and then things
upper
started going
class
wrong.
wealthy.
Things started going wrong, and they're just trying to upkeep their lifestyle, and then it's just like a bunch of different things happen, and they start becoming criminals. And it's just it is really clever, and they have really good chemistry between them.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, he had a classic hottie, Tia Leone, and for me, yeah, fun with Dick and Jane.
Okay, so my number two,
Yeah,
slightly more serious, but still technically a comedy.
yeah,
I've gone for Truman Show.
another great one, another
Ah,
classic.
yeah. Right?
You know,
Again, it was one that I was like, oh, I've not really seen this before.
yeah,
Back then, this is a really good concept.
yeah,
And um, you at first you were like, oh, a lovely idyllic life. And
yeah,
oh, that product placement's a bit weird. And
yeah,
oh, that's a bit creepy. And
yeah.
I
And
liked how they started piecing it all together.
hey
And
Truman, hey Truman, hey Truman.
and then he has to be fake about it.
Yeah,
And you're just like, obviously, when he's in the boat and then he just nudges into the thing.
yeah.
And you're like, fuck.
How
Um,
scary that is. Like you're the overlords have just set up a perfect world for you to like interact with. And as long as you don't
yeah.
go out of your bubble, you'd never know.
No. And like he's the only one that doesn't know.
Yeah,
And then I love how you see it from the outside,
yeah,
how they're managing it all and how they try and, just the manipulation of it.
yeah.
And it makes you be like, oh, I wonder what I would be like if I was in there and would I have worked it out and
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah, funny, but also,
I don't know.
oh,
I think you'd be better than me because you could be more whimsical and
yeah. And
enjoy
I quite like routine.
exactly and enjoy the friendly. Yeah,
You'll
I'll
be like, I
start.
want to do something different. And they'll
Yeah,
be like, no,
yeah,
I want another job. No.
yeah.
So
This one's crap. Can't be doing this every day.
you could no.
All right. My number two is watchability wise. I could watch it over and over again. Probably the second one. No, I can't say the second one, the first one. I could watch them evenly. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was wondered whether or not that might have been good enough for
Yeah,
top tier.
yeah,
Yeah. Because I don't know anybody, certainly our age, when we first saw it, that didn't fucking love it.
I know. And it's just
Because it
like,
was so good.
obviously, you couldn't get away with anything in the first one now if it was remade.
I know. Do you know what though? My littlest, so our nephews have just started watching it,
Yeah,
and they were like, and our their mum,
yeah,
stepbrother's wife,
yeah,
was like, oh my God, they fucking love it. You were like, thank you for showing it to them.
yeah, yeah.
Because they'll still probably be like we did. They won't get the adult jokes
I
because
know.
they're kids.
Yeah. Einhorn's a man? Einhorn's a man? And obviously, they start being sick and stuff like that would cause complete uproar nowadays.
Right, but that was so funny. So mentioning my friend Rosie about Sonic, she was like, I didn't even know where they were being sick at the end.
Yeah.
I was like, none of us probably did at the
Yeah. Yeah.
time.
Say hello to Mr. Winky.
Oh man, he did it. He was the perfect person to play it.
Yeah. And
How they wanted it and his movement.
yeah. And Courtney
Oh,
Cox was in her prime then as well. She got with
yes.
all the hotties back then. Courtney Cox was,
Wow. God, I totally forgot she was in it.
yeah,
That is mad.
she was absolute stunning back then with that little brunette bob as well. Oh,
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot that.
yeah. So can I have them both at number two?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. I think anything series wise you can. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So number two, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, and Ace Ventura When
Oh,
Nature Calls.
nice. Okay. So number one spot then. Absolute classic.
Yeah.
Um, there's always three bits. There's three bits that I think about when I think of this, and I
I think
believe
I know what you're gonna say.
this has a second as well. So my number one,
Yeah,
again, based on how many times I've seen it and just how stupid and stuff the comedy is. I've gone for Dumb and Dumber.
Harry and Larry.
The fucking bird. Oh, fucking tongue on the frozen ski thing. Oh, the fucking shit.
Yeah.
Love it, mate. Absolutely
Oh,
love it.
it was such a good movie. It was a great movie. I was trying to remember. Yeah, it was Jeff Daniels. It's quite crazy
And
that he
yeah,
was doing
great
that.
chemistry.
He was doing stuff like that, and then obviously then he'll be like serious and do like Speed or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice and versatile. Yeah, great. Had to be in there for me.
So the thing is, my number one, it's like there was so many that I could have put in number one. I've got so many. It could be like honorable mentions, but these could have all been
Yeah, I
number
know.
one.
I think my sister will really struggle to have got my top three because there's so many.
Yeah, because like, how do you go for a number one and not have potentially, me, myself, and Irene?
Yeah, that's in mine.
You know, I love the Grinch.
Yeah, that's in mine.
Cable Guy was fantastic.
Do you know what? That is the only one that I didn't like. I put a gap
Yeah,
and then I wrote it. I was like, no.
but I'm gonna have to say
That
because
was good because I like the concept.
yeah, and then I'm gonna have to say my number one simply because it introduced us to Cameron Diaz.
Oh, I'm pleased you've gone for that one, yeah.
Oh my God. I think, and I've got that film on VHS. I saw it the other day when I was at my parents' house. I just looked at it. I was like, amazing. The Mask.
Oh, she was so. Do you know what? It was such a good movie.
Yeah,
I'm surprised in some ways it didn't make it into my top three. However,
yeah,
I think based on our previous conversation, I was
yeah.
like, I think that might be in someone else's, so I'll go different.
Oh,
Him, her,
yeah,
dog,
yeah,
what he's like with the mask on,
yeah.
everything.
The psychiatrist, just Stanley Ipkiss. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah,
sometimes I'll just like I'll be randomly be like, somebody stop me.
it was just, it was so
I
iconic
come
because
from the
again, like
rumba
you
beat.
say, she
I
was.
come from a rumba beat. And I go chicky chicky boom, chicky chicky boom, chicky chicky boom.
I because we didn't really know her. And then she
Yeah,
was suddenly this beautiful, stunning, vibrant,
voluptuous.
funny, just, yeah, coupled with him,
Yeah.
fucking cute dog. Yeah, great. And it was quite actiony as well,
Yeah.
obviously, fight scenes and stuff. But
I remember coming back from school on some days and I just I'd watch the cartoon on Cartoon Network. Oh, it
yeah,
was
because again, we're talking like that was the start of her career.
yeah.
Got to be what,
Was it 97 that came out? No,
30
94.
years?
94 it came out.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 04, 14, 20. Yeah,
Yeah.
flip it out.
So 31 years.
To stand the test of time as well.
And obviously now she's back doing a film with Jamie Foxx, which is obviously on Netflix at the moment, you know.
I know, I really enjoyed it.
It's good, right?
Good chemistry, mate. Yeah, I liked it. It was a nice, easy watch.
Yeah, so let me say right enough a few of my honorable mentions, which I already pretty much did. But I've
I've
got to
got
throw in
I've got
Batman
four more.
Forever.
Batman
Batman Forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a great Riddler because
Yeah.
again, that OTT, silly, weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked him.
At that time it worked. He was
Yeah,
would
it
have been
was
the best
perfect for
character
who
could
the
have
others
been.
were.
Yeah. Yeah, I had Truman Show, Bruce Almighty is a shit. I
Bruce
know
Almighty.
I would love to put in there. The Grinch. I did have this one in there quite high up, and it was a series of unfortunate events. Because I love those stories.
Old Lemony Snickets.
Yeah.
I had that as well.
He
Yeah.
was
Again, they weren't my favorite, but I know so many people
yeah.
that really, and he was very good.
He was great as Count Olaf. And I like there was a TV series as well on Netflix based on it as well where Neil Patrick Harris he plays Count
Oh,
Olaf.
oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, you've got to watch it, Debs. It's so funny.
There's one other superhero one that he's in.
Oh, Kick-Ass. That's
Kick-Ass.
why I said earlier where I had Kick-Ass up there, and I would have put that as my number one.
Yeah,
But because he's not the main character in it, and there's so many other films where I'd watch him as the main character,
yeah.
there was no point in putting him
No, I
in
just
there.
and there's a serious film with him and Kate Winslet.
That's not 23, is it?
It no, I haven't seen 23. That looked a
23,
bit dark.
23 is a good movie.
Yeah, so Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Okay, I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, dude, that is yeah, really good. So more serious,
Yeah,
like like fantasy serious in a way because they totally fell in love with each other. They've been together ages,
yeah,
and then they start hating each other. And so they have a treatment. They both have like a brain treatment that
yeah.
means they remove everything about that person from their brain.
Okay,
But then they do end up meeting again.
all right. So it's
And
kind
then
of like
they
serendipity.
kind of fall in love again.
Yeah,
Yeah. And so it's sad, but also sweet and
yeah,
super serious.
yeah.
Um, and he's very good in it. Yeah.
Okay, I'll check that out.
Worth watch. Yeah.
And what else did I say? Obviously, me, myself, and Irene was just
Oh
he,
my
he,
God.
he
So
was
he was so funny with that.
yeah.
He really was.
Yeah, I've always said the Grinch. Well, I'll say Grinch again because Grinch is just a Christmas
Quite
classic as well.
cringy.
Yeah. Yes Man was good.
I liked Yes Man.
My stepdaughter likes Mr. Popper's Penguins.
I nearly put Mr. Popper's Penguins in there because it is actually quite sweet and funny, but I
Yeah.
didn't.
And Mr. Horton Hears a Who. And he was in I like this one though. Horton Hears a Who,
Oh yeah, yeah.
a Dr. Zeus one.
Again, it works for him, right? With
Yeah,
how he is. Yeah.
I do enjoy that one as well. Yeah, he's just great. And obviously Sonic, I wouldn't say they're right up there, but he's fun. He helps make the movie.
Exactly. Yeah. He's good in it.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
in the last one, he plays two characters. He plays his great grandfather, or he plays his grandfather, and he plays
Yeah.
Dr. Robotnik. And it's
Oh,
hilarious. So if
I
you,
used to love Sonic. It was my favorite, like, actual
game,
little
yeah.
game as a kid. Yeah.
And I kind of preferred him to Mario for some reason when I was younger.
Never played Mario, mate.
Yeah. To me, Mario was just like, oh,
But it's so famous.
yeah,
Like, I
Mario.
don't understand how I've not played it. What's happened? I'm like, yeah, Mario and Luigi and the little mushroom.
Yeah. Story wise, as a game is better. Mario is way better. And obviously, Sonic
Yeah.
can just pretty much run around collecting rings and jumping and bouncing stuff and
Ones. Yeah. Your little
uh,
thingy balls.
bounce
Yeah.
around the screen trying to knock down Robotnik off his
And
flying sword.
super speed wasn't always helpful
Yeah.
because you would run into something and then lose all your rings.
And bang, all your rings just pop out.
Yeah. You're like,
I think you would like it because obviously Tails is in it, and I think you'd fall in love with Tails.
yeah. Yeah. I did like Tails and he was just a cute little fox, wasn't he?
Yeah. All right. So everyone, let us know what your top three Jim Carrey
Yeah.
movies are. See if you match any, but me or Deb's.
Good list. And that was nice. We had no copies, no
Yeah.
dupes.
No matches.
Yeah.
So, see what I've been watching recently. Obviously, this week was Super Bowl week.
It was, yeah. Were you a fan of either of those teams?
Uh, I'm a Green Bay guy, but
Right.
I was rooting for the Eagles to win.
My friend who now lives in America, he is English, but he lives over there now.
Yeah,
He's in Philly and that's his team. And so I
yeah,
also wanted them to win. Plus, I love the color green. So
yeah.
that was obviously meant to. And they fucking smashed it.
Mashed them. Like
Shit.
literally 40 points. At the
Like,
half, it was like 28, 20 or 27 points at the half. And it was
half,
just like
like, did they wish that the others actually put up more of a fight? Like,
they should obviously this season for the Chiefs has been very controversial. They've literally been winning, getting by the skin of their teeth in every game.
oh, okay.
Referees have been giving them like such a bly to get by anyway. They should have been out before.
Oh, so a little bit like
I feel there was a bit of
some Premier League clubs.
yeah, I feel there was a bit of like mismanagement going on to get them into the final,
Right, okay.
because they are the money team to be there.
Yeah.
But man, they got smashed. It was such a great game.
Justice was
It
served.
wasn't the best game because it was so one-sided, but it was
Yeah,
good to
that's what I
see.
thought.
It was good. It was nice to see the Chiefs like get a whooping.
Yes, yeah. Certainly on the biggest stage,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
and I didn't have to see you didn't have to see so much of Taylor Swift either, which was even more better because like normally something happens in the game and like especially like last year and stuff, they just instantly pan the camera to her every time.
It's so weird. I'm like, well, I don't care about her reaction.
Exactly.
Fine,
So
let her be there, they're together, whatever. But we don't have to see it every time.
yeah, and because her boyfriend didn't touch the ball till like the last quarter of the game,
Oh
like
no.
he even dropped a couple passes as well. So there was no point trying to get her
Oh,
reaction.
Travis.
Yeah, doesn't want him doing anything, and then they're trying to get her reaction to what he's just done. So
Oh
that
dear.
made the Super Bowl a bit better as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I did enjoy it, and like I like, watched a bunch of the build up and stuff like that, which was quite cool. And I saw this
Sounds like, yeah.
one of the old managers who used to be the Patriots manager. He was seen taking photos with his new girlfriend, and it's like, and there was a picture, and he had all his Super Bowl ring, all seven of his Super Bowl rings on. I was like, damn. But yeah, Bill Belichick, I think he's like 71, and his girlfriend is 24.
Hey, look, I'm not saying I wouldn't do it, all right? But he wouldn't have me because I'm too old
Yeah,
to
and
break.
yeah, it just made me think like it's such a weird dynamic. Like, it's just
He
like
doesn't give a fuck that all she wants is the money, does he? Because he's like, oh, I get to bang a 24-year-old.
I
So,
know, but like my mind just doesn't work like that. I couldn't, in good conscience, like
no, it's
that's way too far.
he's got kids,
Yeah,
depending on like how old his grown-up children would be now. And he might not have it, but
that's
I
literally
always
a
think,
granddaughter.
really? Nah, mate, come on.
Because I was having this conversation with someone the other day because like a lady that I started training the other day, like she said to me, "Oh yeah, my daughter's 16 or 17 and her boyfriend's 20," and I was like, in my head, I'm like, ugh,
Yeah,
like what is going on here? Like, why is a 20-year-old dating someone who maybe just turned 17?
yeah. And did he wait or was it while she was 16?
You know what I mean? It's like even
No,
still,
no. You
it's
have to question that 20-year-old. I'm sorry, you do.
yeah,
You really do. Why are you not with people your own age? Like,
I know,
fuck's sake.
I know. Up until you're 20 or whatever, you should literally be dating people your own age.
Yeah.
Like you can't be 18 and dating someone who's just doing their GCSEs.
And you fucking shouldn't be because
Yeah,
that's
because you wouldn't date
no,
them
absolutely.
because it'd be frowned upon if you were 16 in year 11 and then you're dating a year 9.
And all this bullshit about girls growing up faster than boys. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm sure slightly mentally we were, a little bit somewhere else, but
Yeah.
not physically.
No, not at
And
all.
it's still like, come on.
Because
Yeah.
even my stepdaughter's boyfriend, he's his little sister, I think she's 16 and her boyfriend's just turned 18 or something like that. And it's like to me, I'm like, mate, I'd step in.
Because what, yeah, why? Like, oh, it's just a bit
Because like you're out at
mean to
18, you're allowed
like,
to go out and do all these different things. So, like, to me, in my mind, it's a bit like, is it manipulation? Like because
yeah, they probably love the control, right?
yeah,
Anybody, plus she can't go to the pub with you
no,
and
she can't.
like, I mean, I appreciate she can go, but
Yeah,
come on, you're technically not allowed to like, so are you just going to spend all your time with her and then not see your
yeah.
friends or I don't know, it's just,
To me, it's really strange, and it's like
yeah.
even like at my age, like when I say my friends, say, oh yeah, one of my friends, he's dating, he's maybe a little bit younger than me, but he's dating someone who's like 19, 20, and I'm like, mate, it's disgusting.
Yeah, that literally could be your child.
Yeah,
Like you're old enough for that to have
I
been
have
your
an
child. Yeah,
I have an 18-year-old,
right. That's what I
and
mean.
he's gonna be 19 this year.
Wrong. Oh, I swear to God, they're just weirdos.
Yeah,
All they
there's got to
think
be
about is with their fucking dick. Oh, they're so mentally
yeah,
incapable of having an adult relationship
yeah,
where they get the sex and the adultness.
yeah. But I've said this to him. I said to him it's weird, like
Yeah.
um, and obviously if it was my daughter, there's no, and she's 16 and she's saying to me she's just dating a 17 or 18-year-old. Nah, not happening. Not at all.
I'd be really strict about it for they were
Yeah.
18.
Even at my age, like I still have this thing.
Kids.
Yeah, I still have a thing where it's like I wouldn't date anyone younger than my sister. And my sister's 3 years younger than me.
Yeah.
And then my brother's 10 years younger than me. So if some girl came up to me and she was 10 years younger, obviously 30, 40, but it's like to me it's still weird because I was
Yeah.
literally going to school, doing all different things when you were a baby. I was changing my
Yeah.
brother's nappies at 10. So if you're younger than him,
Yeah, no, I totally get it.
it's just the way my mind works. Even if I'm
Yeah.
70 and they're 50, like that's like I was 20 going out doing stuff with my friends and you're a baby.
I'd lived 20 years of my life.
Yeah.
I know. And I know it is a bit different when you do get to those more adult ages, but
Right.
yeah, I get it.
Nah, to me, I think my brain's always gonna think it's weird. Other than that, I watched Nosferatu.
My sister like that.
It was pretty good actually. Bill Skarsgård, he's really made for them roles.
He's great, isn't he? He's
Yeah.
my favorite Skarsgård.
He's definitely made for the role. He's got the face for it. He's just got the mannerisms.
Yeah. I've not done it yet. My mum did order it on Prime though, so I should be able to watch it on my Prime. So
Yeah, and it's not too scary. There's a few like
no.
jumpy moments, but nothing too
Yeah.
insane.
She was
I
like, "You'll
think
be fine."
I think you might be all right.
Yeah. Oh, my baby.
Yeah,
My babiness.
yeah. Nicholas Hoult. There's a few scenes in there where you just kind of feel sorry for him and you just think like, mate, I would never do this job. They sent me to this castle, and I'm like looking at it, I'm like, or day one, you see this guy with his long hands and like weird claws and stuff. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. I left some paperwork in the office. I'm just gonna go back to America, 3 hours, 17 hours, and I'll come back again, and they'll never see
Maybe one day. Don't come and find me.
me. Yeah, when you watch it, you'll see. I'm like, nah, sorry, what?
No.
Transylvania, creepy castle. No thanks.
Yeah, so fucking dark.
I know. Have you seen anything recently?
So I've started from season one, bearing in mind there are now like 20 seasons. So perfect for somebody like me.
Yeah.
I've started watching Criminal Minds.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
totally my sort of thing. Obviously, like an
Yeah.
elite group of um, behavioral analysis people in the FBI. So they're called the BAU team.
Yeah.
Um, and it's got Omar, is it Omar
Omar Epps.
from, no, so my guy from SWAT.
Okay.
Is it so shit with names. He's the main team leader in SWAT. Uh,
Okay.
so he's like a little young'un in this because
Okay.
it's the first season one is obviously like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So um let me do SWAT because that's quicker to type. Shamar Moore. Sorry, Shamar Moore.
Okay.
Uh
17 seasons from 2005 cast.
this guy?
Oh yeah. Him.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
fucking love him. Oh,
Obviously, he looks a bit different now, but back then.
he was, yeah, he was the little young'un. So, and I
Yeah.
really like it. So I'm just gonna, that is gonna be my background viewing from now
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Into a couple of eps. But I did watch Crow Girl.
Cool.
Finished that yesterday, so thanks to my sister for that
Yeah.
one. It's a six-parter police detective, murder detective drama. Very
Okay.
good twist at the end.
Hmm.
And season two incoming, so
Okay.
at some
I've
point, not
I've
immediately.
just gone back to watching The Madness. Uh,
Oh, okay. I've not done that. I see it. I always see it
yeah.
advertised.
And this week, obviously, the Captain America Brave New World comes out
Oh my
on
God, is that
Friday.
the ones?
Yeah,
Oh, my
Friday.
son wants to go.
Yeah, a lot
Ooh.
of people be like I've seen online are just not given that they're not hyped up for it. I'm hyped for it. I'm looking forward to seeing Anthony Mackie as the new Captain.
Yeah.
Is that what do
Yeah,
you?
you're right. 'Cause Darren's a little bit like, oh, but it's not the actual Captain America. And
Yeah,
I'm like, his
but
fucking wings are amazing.
yeah, but read the comics. He becomes Captain America.
Yes, again, it's people that,
Yeah, it's just people. Obviously, today's world, everyone's like looking for like thinking it's like inclusion and all this sort of stuff, but it's not that. It's he literally became Captain America after
yeah,
the
this was here long before DE and I came out, guys.
yeah. After
Yeah, I'm gonna see
after
it.
after Captain America got shot in Civil War in the comics, Falcon became
And he
Cap.
decided to take some time out, right?
Yeah, Or
handed it off, went and got old.
exactly. So I think people are going to be pleasantly surprised by how good the action and espionage is.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, I think I'm going to go anyway in case he does want to see it. But
Because how many there's
it's,
not been one Captain America film apart from the first one that's a bit iffy that has been disappointing.
he was always a bit funny with the first one. And I've got
Yeah,
other people that are die-hard fans and are like, it's the
yeah,
fucking best one. What are you talking about?
yeah.
So, the other ones from it were great.
Oh,
They were really good. Yeah,
Winter Soldier for me was
fantastic. Yeah,
is my top two.
yeah, it is really good. Oh, interesting. I love Mackie, so
Yeah,
yeah.
and then I think Thunderbolts comes out in June, which I'm hoping, and the main bad guy that I think is going to be in it. I don't know how these characters are going to defeat him,
Oh, okay.
and it's similar to how Suicide Squad was the first one, where the bad person is so OP, and you send a bunch of
Yeah.
people with no powers to deal with him. But I'm
Get the
hoping,
girl that has some rats. Get the rats in.
yeah. So I'm hoping they've seen what Suicide Squad did, and they're going to figure out a way that doesn't seem so far-fetched for this team to defeat this person.
Yeah. Okay. How many's in the team? Do we know?
I think it's six.
Okay, that's
So
quite a lot.
yeah, but they're all like super soldiers. So you've got
Yeah.
Yelena, you've got Bucky,
Ooh.
got Yelena's dad or Red Guardian.
Yeah.
I think I've seen Taskmaster, who's in the Black Widow movie, the girl. Uh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I think who else have I seen? Oh, you've got US Agent, the guy who they tried to make Captain America, but he went crazy.
Yeah.
And then who else was there? I think there's I think that's the main team. There might be one other
Yeah. That's a
person in
good
it.
recall, though. Well done.
But yeah, but yeah, because obviously I'm like you now. I'm starting to try not to watch too much of the trailers now because I don't want to lose that element of surprise.
Yeah. We know technically that it is
Yeah.
a Captain America movie or the
Yeah.
Thunderbolt
Thunderbolt
film. And
movie, yeah.
great. I'll just wait to watch it. Thank
Yeah.
you. I don't,
So
it's so weird because I just wish that kind of they hadn't spoiled it.
yeah,
I think
because
they both did.
like trailers
He
back in the day
definitely.
got used to get spot on. They wouldn't give you
It's
anything.
like a
Yeah.
minute, and you're like, oh my God, I
Yeah.
can't fucking wait. This is gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
And now it's like 8 minutes long. I'm like, what the fuck? You just
8 minutes
told
long and
me.
they give you like six trailers.
Yeah. I'm like, no, fuck off.
Yeah. All right. Let's play a game before we wrap today.
Oh yes. Yeah,
All right,
close.
let's see what we've got. I think I have one found. Uh, So we have movie posters.
Oh,
This one gives us 6 minutes,
how many for?
24.
Okay.
So I think we have to write the movies in this one.
Okay.
So I've got to be on my game.
Yeah, quick typing, quick but efficient.
Yeah,
Accurate, sorry, quick but accurate.
yeah. So let's hit play.
Okay.
Enter movie. I can see Rocky.
Yeah.
I don't know which number that is, but I'm hoping
Just
it's
go. I
Rocky.
reckon they'll give you Rocky. Blues Brothers, is
Blues
that?
Brothers. Yeah, my dad loved that movie. Got that on
It's
VHS.
quite iconic, isn't it?
The Fugitive.
Fugitive. I fucking love that film. I love Harrison Ford.
Yeah, I think that's how you spell it. Nope.
I fugitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you's right. Yeah.
There you go.
Scream.
Scream.
Yeah. Scream, in it?
Oops. Oh yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
was that one?
That looks like Johnny Depp, doesn't it?
Yeah. What was the name of that movie that he was in?
No. Go to up. Type in up. Let's get the ones we know and we can
Yeah.
come back.
Oh, Jurassic Park. I can see.
Yep.
Titanic.
Titanic.
Yeah. Forrest Gump.
Clockwork Orange.
Orange, yeah.
I don't know that scary one on the right. Ovs.
Clockwork Orange.
We can come back to it, can't we?
What
Um,
the hell is that?
Swingers. I don't know that one. Swingers, I think, is the one with John Thingy.
Oh, with
Yeah.
his name. Sin City.
Oh yes. I was like, who the fuck is that at the front?
It's Bruce Willis. Um,
Oh
Javier
my God, is that
Bardem.
Caddyshack?
Yes.
Yeah,
Harish.
maybe.
Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah. Do you know what? I watched the opener of that. Bearing in mind, I can watch war movies now.
Yeah.
And the guy that blew his head off. But again, when I was younger, I could not stand people being shot in the head. Like it really fucked me up.
Yeah.
And I watched that and was like, no, didn't watch it for years. Oh, that's hit Hancock's
Hancock.
pitch. Yeah.
Pulp
Pulp
Fiction.
Fiction.
Yeah.
Done it
Goodfellas. Yeah. Is
Oh
that the
God.
good, the bad, and the ugly there?
With Clint.
Yeah.
Yeah, try that. Hopefully, I'll let you do that without the buzz.
Oh God. Good.
Yeah, that's a bit mean.
Yeah. The bad. Is it
And the ugly.
and the ugly? No, it's not.
Okay, type in Alien for the thingy one and Last of the Mohicans. Fucking love that movie. Me and my sister love it.
The Mohicans.
So good. What is the one with that lady? Is she's smoking, isn't she?
Yeah.
What is
Um,
that film?
is that Desperados up there? Desperados.
It'd be an E after the P.
Oh yeah. No.
Is it? Um, not Tombstone, is it?
Tombstone. I was thinking Wyatt Earp from it there. But,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Tombstone, yeah.
What is that
Um,
Johnny Depp one?
Bridge to Pelham. It's a gangster. I know the one. Is it about prohibition, that one?
Oh God, I don't know. I don't even know if I've seen him in it is the problem.
Oh, you definitely seen it because it's got the old school cars in it. I just can't remember the name of it.
Oh, and what about you? Do you recognize that horror? What is she slashing through with her fingernails?
A
Is she
door,
trapped?
maybe?
I feel like I recognize it.
Jeepers Creepers? No.
Oh,
Um,
got a minute. What's another Clint Eastwood film?
but well,
It's got to be quite a like a well-known one, hasn't it?
yeah. Um,
Oh, I don't know that one with the lady.
come on. The one with Johnny Depp. I know this one. Is it Bridge to
That one
something?
with the lady's not like Saw or something, is it? Does that look like
No,
Skip?
no.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh no, Clint
Eastwood.
Eastwood.
What would that be? That's annoying me because I know a bunch of his films, but it's just the names are just my brain's looking at all
Yeah,
these.
same. Who's he played? So what is it like a gangster film?
That's all. It's a Western, isn't it? It's
Are we talking Clint or Johnny?
oh yeah, the gangster film. That's something to do with Prohibition. I can't remember what the name is. Oh God's sake,
Um,
20 out of 24. It's not Public Enemy.
oh, Public Enemies. My sister will be fucking screaming that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have got the howling actually. I
The
thought I
Howling. I wouldn't have got
recognized
that
it, but
one.
I wouldn't have got.
The Outlaw Josie Wells. Yeah, I wouldn't have got that one.
Oh God, no, not a fucking clue. What was the one with the lady?
The Crying Game.
Oh, do you know what? I would not have put. I swear I know that poster, but I would not
Yeah.
have put that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not terrible. Not
no,
terrible.
not terrible.
I'm annoyed I didn't get public out of all of them. I'm annoyed I didn't get Public Enemies.
You know, I feel. I don't think I've seen it, so I'm allowed that off. But I think my sister will definitely get the Howling because she
Yeah.
Public Enemy she'll have got and the Howling and the Crying Game. I
Yeah.
don't know if she would have got the Clint Eastwood one. We
Yeah.
weren't big,
No.
Eastwood
I was a bit
watchers.
young, but you know. Feeling lucky, punk.
Not perfect, right? But we tried our best.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to let us know your top three Jim Carrey movies. And everyone, thanks for joining us. I've been Clinton, joined by lovely Debs. Everyone be good. And if you can't be good, be the best at being bad. And make sure you go and watch Captain America, Brave New World, and tell the critics, shut up.
Yeah.
All right, bye-bye.